Welcome to live chat. Okay. Oh, shoot. I don't think I went public. I think I forgot. I may have to do this all over again. I think I forgot to go public. Oh, I did go public. Oh, okay. I thought I forgot. I guess I do it automatically. Hi. It turned out not to be today. What happened was I got up early this morning with a terrible headache. I used to get migraines many years ago, used to get hormonal headaches, and they were terrible, but I haven't had them for years. You got no notice? Hi, Wendy. Um, no, there are no beans to spill, Marla. Unfortunately, I got up this morning with a terrible headache, and it was, oh, I guess by then it must have been about 8 o'clock. I was due to meet him at 10:30, and I said to myself, I'm in trouble. And I didn't want him to go there if I couldn't make it. So I texted him and told him I would have to reschedule because I just didn't feel well. So, and I found myself falling asleep again, something I never ever do. There was something really strange this morning. The headache was a little alarming. I kind of thought I was going to have a stroke or something. Hi there. But I fell asleep twice. I wound up getting up the second time after noon. That never happens in my world. I don't go back to sleep and sleep like that. I did it when I was a young person. Hi, Paula. You got up with a cold, and there are a lot of things going around, so I don't know what the story is. I thought maybe my appointment yesterday, the tension of the scan, waiting to see the doctor, the long walk down the hall to the doctor, her concern about whether or not I was falling. She asked me if I wanted to get a brace. And hi, Carol. And I told her I did actually want to get something for when my leg is really, really tired, that it might be good to have something. I agree, Marla. I am under a lot of stress. The added stress of what's going on with David. It's been a rough week or two. Let's face it, it's been rough. It's been rough since I was diagnosed, even long before the surgery. But I was saying to somebody the other day that I pranced out of this house in the wee hours of the morning on July 13th, Friday, July 13th, 4 o'clock in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, to leave for the hospital. And not tonight, Sandy. Um, and nothing's been the same since. I sort of bounded down the stairs, and that's the last bound. I wonder if I'll ever be able to walk again up and down stairs by putting one foot on a step instead of having to put one foot on the step and then picking my other foot up and putting it on the same step. I can't walk like a normal person, one foot on one step, one on the next. It just doesn't work that way. And my leg is in a lot of pain. So it is what it is. I do have the prescription to go to the physical therapist, and I am going to schedule that. I didn't schedule it today only because I was feeling so lousy, so I wasn't quite sure when. I have an appointment tomorrow with my primary care physician, and I'm going to ask him, I don't know if he can, but I'm going to ask him to rerun the bloods because I want to make sure that my blood chemistries are okay. I just don't feel well. And I had said to the surgeon yesterday, I said, I have not felt well since the surgery. I just don't feel well. Hi, Rita. And she said to me, you'll never feel the same. I will tell him about the blood pressure meds. Yeah, I will tell him about that. And my blood pressure actually was very high this morning when I took it. It was, I want to say, it was either 170 something or 180 something over I think 102. So it was really high. But as soon as I took my amlodipine Besylate, within an hour or so, it was sort of like a normal high. It's possible that that's why. And the headache was in the back of my head, and it really concerned me. So I thought it probably wouldn't be a great way to meet somebody for a date and then drop dead on him in the booth. I figured that would not, it would certainly be a story to remember. It might actually get him totally off dating. The other guy, the one with the romantic soul, has sent me some other stories since then. And if he turns out to, I agree, if he turns out to be, oh wow, 130 over 78 is incredible. No, mine bounces all over the lot, and it's just really not good. But yeah, so the other guy has been writing some nice stories to me, and it's nice hearing it. I also heard from somebody else who is or has been a therapist. Um, so we'll see how the whole thing plays out. I am scheduled. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm going to ask the doctor tomorrow. I promise I will. I mean, I've been taking, well, until I got the tumor, I was on my valsartan and HCTZ for years and years. But after that whole thing, and wondering whether or not it had any role in the cancer, I am a little afraid of blood pressure medications. I must admit, I really am. So, yeah, I'm cautious when it comes to that. But um, I'm looking forward to trying to connect with some people and just, again, just to have some kind of a life. I am in pain much of the time. My leg hurts much of the time. I'm getting those nerve pains a lot more. I really was not having them for a while, but I'm having them a lot more. I don't know. I don't know. Well, hello there, Sheila. Hey, Sheila, do you want to talk about what you shared with me today about that, you know, thing? So you decide. So I forgot where I was. I know, and this is what drives people crazy. Really? Your husband's blood pressure went up after each surgery? Oh, it's not working yet? Oh, okay. Okay. Um, yeah, I'm anxious to play with it, so we will eventually get there. But I I think one of the things that I shared with Sheila earlier today is one of the side effects of this whole series of events for me has been this incredible, invasive, unpredictable, devastating depression. I don't know, Sandy, where are you going with this sexual thing all of a sudden? No, it's not. No, it'll be a fun thing, but not that way. But the depression has been a very serious issue for me. It is there, and it is pervasive, and it comes from nowhere, and it scares the hell out of me. It really does, because I don't know how to control it. I don't know how to make it go away. I don't know how. I feel as if, was it Andy Capp? Who was it? Lula was talking about her depression? Really? It is a very hard thing, this depression. It really is. I told you, I mean, I am basically a glass is half full kind of gal, but I can't be lately. It's just not that way. It's just, it gets hold of me, and it is a terrible, terrible thing. And I find that I can't just pick myself up out of it. I can't just do something and get out of it. I may get out of it for a little while, but it comes back and I feel like it haunts me. And I don't want to treat it with medication because I want to find out how to make it go away. I don't want to cover it up. I just want it to go away. And I think perhaps if I am more independent and more able to function on a level that's mildly normal or as close to it as possible, I think the lack of sunshine certainly has a bearing on it, but it's much deeper than that. I know it has to do with, yeah, now that's terrible. 84%. So yeah, Sheila's saying 84% of people with cancer develop depression, and they forgot to send us the memo. It's really true. And and people, I'm sure that there are people who feel as if, I think it is situational, no question. I think there are people who probably think, look how lucky she is to have come this far, considering how really devastating it was. And I would think so too, but it is not that. It is just not that. It lingers. It feels like there was a cartoon many, many years ago. Was I can't remember if it was Andy Capp, the guy who walked with the black cloud permanently over his head wherever he went, the cloud was. That's how I feel. I feel like there's this black cloud that hangs over me, and I don't want to give into it. I just don't want to give into it. And the slightest thing that upsets my world makes it worse. That is true. That is absolutely true, that you cannot rationalize an emotional response to anything. It just is what it is. So Sandy's trying to live through me on the dating thing. Well, I mean, hopefully on Friday, although the guy doesn't trust me as much, I think, because he told me to contact him Friday morning to let him know in fact, if I would be there. So that is the goal as of now. Tomorrow morning is my appointment with the doctor. Tomorrow afternoon is lunch with the girls, and I do have to get to that place to take pictures of those apartments. Yeah, it really is true. Yeah, I do. I try to watch funny things. I try to get into something, but sometimes it's so heavy that I can't even watch. I get antsy to get out of there. I can't even sit and watch, and it's not even funny to me because it's like, it's hard to describe. It's just hard to describe. Yeah, and it is hard. And yes, I'm definitely, I have that as well, and it weighs very heavily on me. I was praying to God today for him, and that God take care of him, because I can't make it. I can't make it better, but I so want it to be better. So he watches only comedies. Yeah, I mean, it's great to do that. And Lord knows, being able to laugh certainly helps. I have to tell you, for me, sometimes things that I watch exactly with no concentration, there are things that I watch either, sometimes I have to tell you, sometimes, and you're right, Marla, sometimes nothing works. But sometimes I have found myself, if I'm looking at a product And I always look for the reviews of the people who have used the product. I am never as interested in the expert reviews as I am. It does help when I have lunch with friends. It does. Because for the couple of hours that I'm with them, I'm not dwelling on it. So it definitely makes a difference. There is no question about it. Yeah, I don't want to, I don't want to start on medications as the answer. I need, oh, don't even talk to me about a political junkie. My friends, oh my God, that's all they do is talk about politics. It makes me crazy. It absolutely makes me crazy. I hate talking about it. But anyway, back to the thing that sometimes really helps, and it makes me laugh. So sometimes when I read ashwagandha, okay, sometimes I read the reviews of people on some products that I'm interested in, and the reviews can be so hilarious that I find myself literally laughing out loud and the tears rolling down my face. So every time I come across one of those, it's an unexpected bonus. So that can be kind of fun. I mean, like the thing that I had told you about and some of you saw on the Alejandra video, but next time I come across it, I know they are. I wish I could remember the product, but it was one review was more hilarious than the next one. It's just, oh, yes, yes. Sandy was saying the episode of Mary Tyler Moore where Chuckles the Clown was dead. I remember her sitting there and laughing, and all of them starting to laugh about that. Um, I'm getting dry mouth again. I bet it's that new water I'm drinking because that's the only thing that's different. I'm drinking that flavored water. They recently changed it, so um, they recently changed the formulation. I guess. I guess they used to use aspartame in it, and they said there's no more aspartame, but whatever they put in instead of it, not good. Oh, funny, Paula. If an exercise device would help with constipation, that's funny. So, yeah, when I can find those things, she's loopy on medication, Sandra. That's what's going on with Sandy. My mouth is so dry. I feel like my lips are getting pasted to my teeth. This is not fun. Wow. I'm going to have to start drinking regular water, much as I detest this stuff. Oh, actually, maybe it was something also I had a chicken Caesar salad for dinner, and it tasted really good, but that dressing might have had a little bit of that effect as well. So tomorrow, I definitely have to. I just wish this doctor could find out what the heck is. There is something physically bothering me in addition to the depression. There's definitely something physically not right. So I'd love to find out what it is. So at least if I knew, it might make getting through this period of time a little bit easier. It's just hard with one day going into the next, into the next, into the next. And now Christmas is coming. My neighbor's going to be away. My dear friend in Texas is already away. She went to London for the holidays and Barcelona. And it's going to be lonely. It's going to be really lonely. So I've got to figure out what to do with myself and hope that I can get around enough to be able to make it work. It's going to be a tough few weeks. It really is. My neighbor is leaving a week from Sunday, so that's not a whole heck of a lot of time. I remember when we were talking about it back in August. I know, thank God you'll be here, Paula. It really is such a great help. It's really so nice to have it to look forward to. And the funny thing is, I always try to do it earlier, and somehow it just never works out. It always winds up being late. I'm supposed to go to Linda's, although Linda told me today she hasn't decided yet whether she's going to change her mind about doing Christmas. So I don't know the answer to that, to tell you the truth. I suspect, much as she's saying that now, she will wind up doing it, but I need to know that she is that she is 100% better, because she's got a bad cold with a bad cough. And once again, that's not something I really care to share. I would prefer to be totally alone and healthy on that front. So, yeah, I think Linda will never live down that milk that she tossed down the stairs. Although if I reminded her of it, I bet she would not even remember. I am willing to bet she simply would not remember. More difficult. I know, I get people telling me every time I do a live that they find it hard to follow, or that I don't stick to a subject, and it's buffering. Is it buffering? So I'm having a problem with my connection. All right, you know something? Maybe it's just, oh, I'm back. If it's buffering, and if I'm having a problem with the connection, with the new phone, I don't see it on my end. With the old phone, I used to see it. Oh, it's okay. It's all good. All right. Yeah, I don't know what happens, and it doesn't show up at my end now, so I can't do it. I have to tell you, I was so frustrated today, because with my new phones, and again, the smartphones, I really call them stupid. The thing with that autocorrect, and the thing with it filling in words for you, where you start to write the word or dictate the word, and it does it, it comes up with all the wrong words. It is a stupid phone. It really is. I also was having a tremendous problem with my old phones. I was able to connect them to my home phone so that I didn't have to carry my cell phones all around the house. If the phone rang on either of my cell phones, no date, no Kathy, not today, I wasn't feeling well. I'm rescheduling for Friday, presumably. So when the phone would ring, I was able to answer it on any of the home phones. Well, when I got the new phones, I just assumed it was the same number, that it would work. No such luck. So now nothing was going through to my home phone, which meant I had to be carrying 3 phones around me, or missing calls all over the place. And by the way, I have a question. I don't know if this is all over the country or all over the world or whatever, or if it's just here, but I notice within the last couple of weeks, I will get phone calls where it shows the name of a trusted source, and it's one of those marketers, one of those disgusting robocalls, or one of those horrible things that don't listen to the do not call list at all, and they just call anyway. And I get so angry when I get those calls. Because I think it's somebody that I know. One time it said it was from the hospital. I know, but it's really terrible when it shows up. You think that's what? Yeah. Yeah, it's showing up as trusted things. One of them showed up as the hospital. One of them showed up as somebody else that I knew. And then these stupid robocalls come on. And I say to them, why did it show up as such and such a call? And then I just hang up on them, because um, because it gets me really angry. How dare they do that? So now I don't even trust picking up the phone from trusted sources, but I will just hang up on them. I mean, today it said this person's name, and then this foreign sounding guy got on the phone, and then this foreign sounding guy got on the phone again with one of those companies, and I said to him, "Why did it show up on my ID? Don't take hot showers. Don't take hot showers. I do take hot showers. I shouldn't be doing that. They're local numbers. I shouldn't be doing that. They're local numbers. Exactly. Exactly. They've done that to me also with the car that I haven't had for years. So, yeah, but they do that and it shows up as they do that and it shows up as people that you would pick up the phone for. So they have this thing that actually I got my friend Jackie to try. I didn't do it yet because it's buffering. Tell me if I'm still buffering. It's buffering. Tell me if I'm still buffering. Take warm showers, not hot. Okay. Um, Let me know if I'm buffering now. If I am, I'm going to get off soon. Tell me whether I'm buffering now. If I am, I'm going to get off soon. Tell me whether I'm buffering. I'm not buffering? Okay, just let me know. What? I don't think anybody is doing anything about those calls. I really don't think so. I don't think they care. I think it's just a new way for them to get through when nobody was picking up. Yeah, this dry mouth thing is the last few days. It's really not good. I'm going to stop drinking that water that I love so much and see if it makes a difference. I hear you twice, once is enough. That's really cute. I There was something I was going to say that I totally forgot. So I'm not buffering in Odessa. So I'm not buffering in Odessa. I forgot what I was. Oh, it was about this thing. It's called RoboKiller. It is an app that is supposed to get rid of those calls on your cell phone. Unfortunately, they give you a trial period and then you have to pay for it. But I I don't remember if it's a one-time charge or if it's every year. I honestly don't remember. But it was called RoboKiller, and supposedly you stop getting those calls. So there are a lot of them, but this one was supposed to be a really good one. So I'm letting Jackie try it. I'm going to ask her tomorrow when I see her, if I remember, how her phone has been. Oh, I see. This leg is just killing me. I'm not, no, well, I'm taking, no, I'm taking the stuff that I've always taken, the amlodipine besylate, Bistolic, take my vitamin D, my vitamin C, my multivitamins, my aspirin, and think, I can't think of anything else. I don't think so. I think that's pretty much what I'm taking. But yeah, the dry mouth is just suddenly. I don't, um, I hope we're not doing this again. I just hope not. They have this new thing on here now. Welcome to live chat. Okay. A memory vitamin is what I need, right? I just want to see if there's anything. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm pretty much caught up with the comments. So, all right, I don't think I'm going to stay on too late tonight because I want to go to sleep at a normal hour and get up in time to get my warm shower and get myself ready to go to the doctor first and then lunch and then to my clients to take the pictures. So it should be a busy day. I hope I feel okay tomorrow, and I hope that I can get all the things accomplished that I want to get accomplished. But I did want to let you all know about the date that never quite came to be. So we shall see. One of the gentlemen that contacted me, again, if what he says is true, is a therapist. So my brother is, so I certainly am familiar with people like that. And we'll see. We'll see how any of them play out. And I'm hoping, I would like to have some nice friendships from it, if I can. And it should be something that will, at the very, very least, give me a little distraction. New York was getting sleet. I don't know, maybe that's why my leg hurts so much tonight. I don't know. When I came in today, there was nothing happening. The sun was shining today. It was very cold. Lemon with water. This dry mouth thing is not good. I really am thinking it's got to be from the water because there's nothing else different that I'm doing. Yeah, right, vodka. So I'm going to try to drink some real water tonight, much as I hate it. And I think I'll go back to the old idea that somebody had given me of taking a little bit of the, oh, what's that flavored thing? The low calorie flavored thing, to put a little bit of it in water. I can't think of. Yeah, right. What the heck is that stuff that you use, that you mix with water to make drinks, but it's very low crystallite? Uh, they said to put a little bit of crystallite in water and it'll make it much more palatable. So I'll give that a try. To Sandra's one thought. There you go. Yeah, my throat feels parched. It's really strange. Okay, I'm not scintillating tonight. So ladies, I don't know. I think I hate to sort of end your conversation, Crystalite, right? And I think every time I go into the supermarket, I can't find it. So, okay, I think I'm going to end early today, so forgive me. I will let you know what the doctor says tomorrow if there's anything of consequence. And I will hopefully have a better day tomorrow. And I wish all of you the same. I hope you have a great day. And I hope you have a good night. And I hope everybody gets to have a good sleep. Love you too. I'm going to go in the kitchen and get myself a big glass of water and drink that. A whole lemon a day. I can try that. I can try that, Sheila. I, okay, half of an orange. I could do that. I have lemons in the fridge. I could definitely do it. I know that Lindt chocolate. Oh my God, it's so bloody good. Who was it who told me that they got it because of me? Somebody just told me today. It was one of you. Good night. I am going to. It was you. Yeah. Have you tried any of it yet, Paula? I just love that stuff. I had to laugh today because I took the six bars that I got and put it in my bread keeper. Yeah, I should stay away from the artificial sweeteners in the water. Yeah, whatever it is, I don't know what the heck. You ate two already? Oh, that's hilarious. That is really hilarious. Well, at least I was better than you. I only ate one at a time. So I have oranges and stuff. You just squeeze some out, throw it in the water, and just drink it that way. Facebook had a whole list of bad chocolate, and are you telling me that Lindt is bad chocolate? Is that true, Sandy? I mean, you're not BSing me? Don't tell me that. I have 6 bars. Actually, wouldn't that be fitting? 6 bars of chocolate that I couldn't eat. Son of a gun. I could send them to the people who are bothering David. Say, have some chocolate. Wow, I'll have to take a look at that. Oh, Crystal Light has the artificial sweeteners. All right, I guess I could do lemon or orange or any of that. I'm going to try that tomorrow. I am going to do that. I mean, it can't be bad. It definitely can't be bad. I'm going to definitely do that. I know at one point I started to put, I don't know if anybody has done this, put a little bit of soda. Hershey's Kisses are on the list. Put soda in milk. My Aunt May used to put soda in milk for my cousin Tina. Exactly. It was on Facebook, so it must be so. That's hilarious. That really is funny. I knew I loved you for a reason. Um, yeah, oh, you know something? I just have to give up the ghost because totally gone. I think I'm really tired at this point. I only slept till noon. Oh, God, my mouth is like paste. Maybe it's the glue from the nails. Maybe it's seeping in my body. Son of a gun. Speaking of which, it's still holding up pretty well aside from that one popped off nail. So I'm doing okay so far. Okay. On that note, I am going to Pepsi and milk. You're right. It was, yeah, she would do Pepsi or Coke. You put milk in your soda. I love milk with a little soda in it. I really do. It tastes so good. Right now, I do it with Diet Dr. Pepper. I really like the Dr. Pepper. So I have a little bit of that in my milk. Maybe I'll do that tonight too. I think I will. Okay. You know, I love you all. I'm going to end early tonight. I will possibly be back tomorrow, not sure. Depends on what I get from the doctor, but he probably is not going to have any incredible artificial sweeteners cause cancer. Egg creams. Oh, God, I used to love chocolate egg creams. I remember them making it at the soda fountain. I absolutely remember that. I used to love that. That and mellow rolls. You are taking me back. Okay. On that note, I'm going to go and I will, yes, with real seltzer. So you cannot imagine what? The chocolate egg cream? An egg cream is not made with egg, you know. Uh, it's made with seltzer, chocolate, and chocolate syrup and milk. Really? They sell lozenges that stick to the roof of your mouth? I have never had a dry mouth like this. It's only the last few days, and it's been happening every day, and I've been drinking at least a whole bottle of that flavored water every single day. So I'm gonna stop it because maybe it's doing something. It's not good. It doesn't feel good. It actually feels terrible. I mean, it cannot be the fault of the fact that I'm eating God knows how much sugar every day. I am being terribly, terribly bad about sugar. So that is not a good thing. Okay, now for the fifth and last time, I am going to end this for today. Take care, everybody. Have a great night, and I will see you probably tomorrow. I'd like to finish one of the actual videos that I've been doing lately, but I haven't finished. An egg cream has no egg in it, Sheila. An egg cream is just seltzer, chocolate syrup, and milk, and it makes a nice thick foam at the top. It's really lovely. You would have liked it. Take care, everybody. Have a great night.